So this vehicle was... I don't know what to say. So this vehicle was resto modded sometime in the mid to late 90s. These speakers are from that, so they're about anywhere from 25 to 30 years old. They are MTX speakers. We will be replacing these. You will see why in a little bit here. But the first thing I need to do is to take off that speaker grill there. This is all of the rubber that connects the paper cone to the exterior of the speaker here. That is why they sound the way that they do. So let's get to replacing them. How many people are going to be upset that I'm using a drill on this? It's no good. I don't know what to say.
I don't know what to say.
So we have our new Pioneer 6.5-inch speaker right here. Now the faceplate that goes onto it bolts to these 4 holes right here. So I'm going to line up these 2 screw holes here where it was previously in the hole here. Thankfully this wiring does work on this speaker here. So I'll just get these tabs bent inwards very nicely. Start at the back there. That way you don't have any problems with them clipping in like that. Big one on the big prong, small one on the small prong, which is what I'm a lot more used to.
The small prong?
Yes. So, kind of line it up, just feel for that old hole. Just feel for that old hole. That wasn't where it was at. That's not where it's at.
Drill slips and goes through the speaker.
Oh, dude, I'd be so pissed. That feels about right. I guess we'll see. Well, that's what you don't want. Oh my God. What the f happened? Maybe I'll try and start with the bottom. Why'd I have to pick the side that went in fine to do first?
Well, that's how these things go. You get the false hope and then the fucking egg.
Yeah, that's...
I did not rip ass in your book.
I appreciate that.
I had a little bit of beer left and I wanted to get rid of it.
Fair.
You don't want it sitting around. It's not good for it. It gets lonely.
Yeah. Okay, so now that we have the top and bottom bolt, screw inside of there, get that old one out of the way. Where did I put the new faceplate?
I swallowed it. I was sitting on it.
All right, now that I have that top and bottom screw in place there, I'm going to set this faceplate over top of this. Now, these screws here are not lining up where the old ones were, so they will have to be drawn in, but it is a good solid 3/4 inch chunk of MDF back behind there, so it should be absolutely fine. MDF stands for medium density fiberboard. That is what sub boxes and kick panel speaker systems like this are made out of. It's very good for reverberation and carrying sound. So we'll get these screws inside of there.
Oh, it's fucked.
Now it's in the hole.
You know, one time I did put it in the correct hole. Now I have a baby.
These screws really do not like going through this carpet. I like the way that looks. All right, so now both speakers are actually inside of the vehicle here. Both these fronts have now been replaced with these Pioneer speakers here. This one and that one over there. Very big upgrade from these speakers with the cones falling out of them. Very excited about that.
Hey, we gotta move on to the back. Back?
Get out of the back!
Sleepy. Mother. Yeah, this is where you gotta be. We should have done the tutorial on how to get a 6'2" dude out of a bug. Look at him. What'd you do? What'd you do?
I will have to take that one back out eventually and put padding behind it because it's rubbing up against the body and you can hear the rattle.
This chair.
Bet.
Cripple, would you like to record? Yeah.
Okay, so the first thing that I need to do is take out this rear seat here so I can get access to the back of the speakers here. Got the lower seat pad out of the vehicle here.
We have a problem.
Yes.
There's a battery.
It's actually it's supposed to be there.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
When I did my mom oil change, the battery was in the car. But like not in the car like this, it was outside the car.
Well, that's good for you, buddy. Unfortunately, this one's under the seat.
Does that pose any hazards to the driver?
In fact, it does. Like when your voltage regulator goes out inside of your generator, it starts sulfating the battery, and I'm sitting here breathing in hydrogen gas inside of the cabin of the vehicle. But other than that, it's not too bad.
Did you get high?
I felt like I was gonna pass out, but that's about it. I kind of felt sick. I felt pretty sick, I'm not gonna lie.
I normally just chew on crayons.
Good for you, buddy. I'll get you a 12-pack.
I threw it up the other day, all the crayons.
Was it a rainbow?
No, I chewed them well. Am I a good helper?
Yes. Why would it be standard in a German car? Hop. All right, that's out. All right. So got this old speaker out over here. The only issue is, if you look on the back here, these speakers use both larger prongs, which means that they have the larger terminals on here. Now, the new speakers use a large and a small terminal, which is standard on speakers, so I will have to cut this out and add in the new wiring in the rear here. That way they will work.
Oh, babe.
Now, what you really don't want to do is cut towards yourself, especially not with a brand new knife, as I'm sitting here doing.
Well, you see, in a normal situation like this, we would have you filling out a JRA, a job risk assessment, as they call it. And basically, it's this little slip of paper, and it makes you step back and really evaluate the safety of your job. For example, working from heights, slips, trips, and falls types hazards, power tools, vibration tools, stuff like that. Just different hazards that could cause you trouble in the workplace that could be avoided just by stepping back and taking a look. Now, in this case, it would be cutting towards yourself with a new knife.
That is fair. And if I hurt myself, then that's okay. I just twist these wires here. Man, these are tiny. I'm used to that. Of course, this wiring is about 30 years old. It still works. It still looks fine. It doesn't look like it's corroded. Everything looks clean. The car was shed kept because yes, it does fit in a shed. So we will reuse this wiring. Please don't.
Please don't.
Please don't. If you fuck up my paint, I'm gonna fuck you. Let me put this over on this cup chair here.
Hey, my chair.
All right, do you have a lighter?
Yeah, lighter. So I've been given a task. Find the lighter. It is time. Alrighty. So I do happen to have a lighter. That won't do. So a cool trick I learned back in the old days. Don't drink and play with fire.
No.
Oh. That's just what Mom said. Hasn't bitten me once. So when your lighting butt connector's up, generally you want them to be totally engulfed in flames, gently warmed. So something like this would normally suffice for something like that. Let's take it out to him.
Let's take it out.
Buddy! We got you a lighter.
Oh. Wonderful.
Is that what you needed?
Yes. Yes, it is.
Any issues?
I can't see a single issue with this lighter. I think we're... I almost said...
Oh yeah, we need an actual lighter. All right, back. All right. Now you may be thinking, what are the chances I have two? Problem is now I gotta find an actual lighter. Oh look, paraphernalia.
What? Short shit thing.
Yeah, but this is the second most deadly lighter I have, so I'm really running out of options. Look at this not deadly lighter I found. I think this one you can actually control the fucking...
That works.
Yeah. Do you have any Axe body spray?
Well, I'm just shoving these little, like, 20 gauge wires into these butt connectors. It's being a little annoying. And these wire strippers, nowhere near as nice as my Snap-on ones that I have at work. So now that we have these heat shrink butt connectors put on here, I'm going to use this lighter here just to kind of put some heat on it here and there. You don't want too much, you don't want to burn them, you don't want to melt them. You just kind of want them to shrink down to size there. It takes a little bit of patience, and when you don't have patience, they turn out melty and on fire. I'm putting a little too much heat into it, to be honest with you, but they're looking decent.
That's the way I told him to do it.
Looks good. Oh shit, I seem to have blacked out. Anyways, that speaker's in, the battery's back in, everything looks good there. Pretty solid in here. This is actually fiberboard back here, so I was worried about just putting the screws through it like it was in the old speakers, but it seems to actually hold very well. I mean, I can't even budge it. So I'll trust it for now. If it becomes an issue in the future, I will probably take this old 70s fiberboard out and custom make a piece of MDF to put back here to attach the speakers to. Thankfully, the speaker and the battery both fit in place. I'm very happy about that. I was a little worried, but it seems to be okay here. So now we're going to move on to the other side, get this last speaker in. Off camera here, I actually redid the wiring on this one as well. It's tedious work and boring, figure you wouldn't want to see it. So we'll go around to the other side, get this other new speaker in. Get these screws out of this speaker here. Throw this out. If anyone has ever heard of Kraco speakers, I've never heard of it, just let me know. Oh shit, I guess, let me see something real quick. Having to stay like hunched over in here. Oh yeah, I feel amazing. I want to make sure I've got it lined up perfectly. So that looks pretty good there at the bottom. Man, we're gonna have to cut a lot of the cheese. That bottom one came right back out. God dang, and don't like me. No siree, Bob. Look, the 5th time will be the last time, I promise. Oh, it will be worth it in the end. Oh, I'm happy about it.
Why must it take so long? Why does editing be wrong? Make me drink.
Gonna do it. No. I'm gonna do it. Have another beer.
Hell no.
Push that corner down in if it's not in all the
I
way.
don't think it is.
All right, there we go.
Can I put my toes on the ceiling?
All right, so got the brand new speakers into the 73 Super Beetle. I am very pleased with the way it sounds, and I will probably be driving this a lot more lately. So everything looks great here.
Movie's fuck.